make the strings.
What's up, guys? So I think we are on part 7 of this adventure, and today is dyno day. I didn't get much sleep last night. I went home early. We got this thing loaded in the trailer early, which was kind of a feat for me. Normally it takes me a long time, but I'm super excited. We are at PFI Speed, and we're gonna get this thing dyno tuned. So so leave in the comments. Go ahead, give her a pause real quick. Just hit that little pause button like right there, and put down in the comments what kind of power you think this thing is gonna make. So today it is on the 3076 turbo. Technically it's a 3082 with a 0.63 T3 AR exhaust housing, 2.5 exhaust. Obviously ECU master, EMU black, Deechworks complete fuel system, coil radiator, Garrett turbo, all that type of stuff, all the nice pretty K-tune parts. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what this thing actually does. Should freaking hold together. I mean, K24 A2 100% stock, like valve covered oil pan. The only thing I pulled off the oil pan to drill in, or to actually weld the bung on it for the return. But yeah, so we're gonna leave this thing in the trailer for a little bit because they have another car on the dyno. We're gonna talk to Brent and them and see how everybody's doing today. All right, guys. So we walked into PFI and look who I ran into.
What's going on, buddy?
So this is Rich from D-Boss Garage, and he's from Canada.
A little ways away.
And so he actually came to the United States, went to California, and bought this OBS Ford. But this thing has the wrong engine in it, right?
Has the wrong engine in it. 460. And we're not gas people, so
he's not a gas part.
Nope.
But you don't like the power strokes. You've made several videos talking crap about the power stroke.
So here's the deal. We have no old power strokes anymore because they're all rotten. You do not see these trucks in our place. These trucks disappeared 10 years ago.
Yeah, this one's really clean.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of jealous. I kind of want it. Like, but
so we're stuck with 6.0s, 6.4s, and 6.7s. 6.7s, I don't see too many because they still go to dealers and whatever else. We're stuck with the 6.0s and 6.4s, and they're just as expensive and they're garbage. So I don't like working on them because I can't seem to make any money off it. Like I feel bad giving the customer a bill, and it's like can't do it. So I try to avoid them. So we do Duramaxes and a lot of Cummins stuff. Yeah. And it would make sense to put a Cummins in this, but we're gonna build a 7.3 and put a 6-speed Allison in it, so that we don't really piss off any more Ford people. Like we're gonna keep it a little bit Ford.
And so I was just bragging. Like we were just talking to. I was just telling Ty and Blake on the way up here. I was just bragging about the 6.7 like towing. And they told me they're gonna put a 7.3 in it, and I looked at him and I was like, 6.7, let's, so I told him, he's like, well, I haven't had a chance to drive one. I was like, all right, come outside, we're gonna take it.
We're gonna go drive. I gotta go pick up a stupid socket because Ford does a one-off, so I gotta go grab the socket to do my brakes. We're gonna go hop into 6.7, and Trevor's gonna try and convince me.
He's gonna be ruined now. Like, he's just gonna be ruined. So Rich, what do you think of 6.7?
The 6.7, it's a great engine. It sounds great, lots of power, but you had me until you said, you know what, if you get a little bit of water in the fuel, it does this thing to the fuel system where every component goes. Yeah. And for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm still sticking with the 7.3. I
mean, I think that the 7.3 is a good idea, especially with the 6-speed. Like again, that was one of my biggest complaints about the 7.3 was the 4-speed. Yeah. And especially you're obviously gonna rebuild yours, probably up the power a little bit. And it's going in a really clean OBS. So I'm excited to watch that build. If you guys haven't checked out any of D-Boss's garage videos, he is from Canada. He does a lot of diesel stuff. He built a crazy twin quad turbo V8 Quattro. The Quattro de Bacho, did I say it right?
Yeah, that's not this shirt, but then come and swap everything. And next big project too, probably before the OBS, while we're still accumulating parts, is a Duramax swap 64C10 tow truck that's on air ride and stuff. So yeah, that's a fun one too.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were just kind of on the way up here to PFI to get the Civic tuned, and then the boss, he texts me, or Rich texts me. And he's like, hey, you coming up to PFI today? So I'm really stoked to actually see you guys again. And I've been watching Rich's video. He had like 2,000 subscribers, like a long time ago. And I was like, man, this guy does some cool stuff. So now he's still doing cool projects. I'm doing cool projects. So yeah, go check out his channel, 7.3 swap OBS with the 6-speed Allison tranny. I think that's gonna be a cool one. So, well, I guess, how much power do you think the Civic's gonna make today?
522.
Okay. I hope it makes at least 522. I think it'll do it. Okay. right. Well, you guys are gonna work on your truck a little bit more.
I gotta do some brake work on it, and then as soon as this one's off the hoist, we'll come videotape you guys and check that out. Yeah.
And then you guys are heading back to Canada.
And, yeah.
You can shut some of that stuff off, but you're still limited.
Alright guys, so as you've seen, we had a little misfortune on the dyno. That is some bits of the block. And if you look right back there, that's a hole like right into the block. So this engine was out of a wrecked car. And I mean, it wasn't really like in boost or anything like that. It did like a weird like limiter stop, not limiter, it was like a cut of some sort. So it had like a little bump. And then it was going back up, and then right there it was like, nope. And that was it. What do you think, Brent?
Yeah, it was right around the VTEC transition, but super strange.
Yeah.
Like to me, it just felt like it was coming in and then nothing.
Yeah, and nothing sounded mad. It wasn't like it was like sputtering or popping or anything. It was just, it just came apart. So and like we were just talking, this engine was out of a wrecked car, like front end wrecked. The side motor mount was off. Like it broke the side motor mount off, and then it was pushed into the intake manifold and stuff, like the radiator support, and then that front cross member. So I mean, maybe it
something would have to be done, oiling though.
Tweaked, or I don't know. Unless it like.
How'd the oil pan look? Is that the oil pan?
Yeah, that's the oil pan that was on it. The oil pan looked all right. I mean, I drug it around the shop a little bit, like when we're installing it.
Not like it kicked the pan and dented the pan and hit the pump or anything.
So yeah, so there might be some hope though. So Brent has
at least kick something at like 580 or something. Or
yeah, if it was like 6 something, I would have been like cool, like it was stock, but Brent has. What do you have laying around?
I got another K24A2 just laying around.
So yeah.
Let's go.
So I guess we can't have a thing here at the dyno where we don't end up working on the cars. I mean, that's not.
It must be the rule
of this car.
Rule, but it's the rule, so.
All right, Rich, you got me beat.
As long as I beat 170, I'm okay.
You think that's it? Is that the number? Dude, this thing is clean. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it swapped.
Try and pull a couple small dents and polish it. And it's gonna be a nice track. I'm pretty stoked about this one.
Yeah, I would be too. Alright, so Jamie came out here and he was looking at the boost control solenoid, and we actually had it backwards. So I just Googled a quick thing, and the Speed Factory has it exactly like this, but this is the Mac valve, and I guess these Mac valves are different than the Speed Factory ones. So that's how I wired it. So this right here should be on this side. This should be the reference, or the bottom should be the reference. Whatever it was, I have it backwards. And so maybe it went to like infinity boost, like super low, but the boost cut was set at 200 kPa.
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't make
I mean,
sense.
there's some questions.
The whole thing
so,
doesn't make sense.
But yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. But man, it still looks pretty sitting in there though.
Yeah.
But it's sad because it don't run anymore. We got to push it in the trailer. It still hasn't hit me yet. When we push it in the trailer, it's gonna hurt.
Shit's in there, so.
All right, what'd it make?
203's been the high.
203. 203.
333 torque.
That's it.
Push the still side.
Well, after this, let's put the 6.7 on the dyno.
Sure.
See what that thing makes.
Sure.
$336. 209. Torque, that is. This is Kyle's. This is gonna be a 1,000 horsepower MR2, yeah?
One day.
Hopefully,
Shoot for like 800 out the gate, but
yeah. So he has the twin 35Rs on there, the ball bearing guys.
Yeah.
You and Hayden, you made that manifold.
Hayden just helped me kind of show. He just kind of showed me how he did everything, but I did it pretty much 100% by myself.
Yeah,
He was just there for the first runner. I did.
That thing looks
everything
nice.
else. Yeah.
So this is
That's how it came out.
what is this? 24 CSS block ish, CSS style block.
Yeah, it's a K24 A4 CSS block.
4-piston head.
Yeah, 4-piston
Big
head.
old crazy intake manifold with like 4-inch throttle body. So that's that's what you should be working on today. We've been distracting you a little bit, but
Oh, you're good.
the thing that's crazy is this thing has a sequential.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be
dog box.
Sequential dog box with 800 horsepower and an MR2, and these things are it was already fast
Yeah, maybe
how it was
50 before, and it
with the stock
was
engine.
running
in it.
11s on the stock motor with one of these turbos.
Yeah.
So,
So 2 turbos, you'll just cut that 11 and a half. It'll
yeah, run a 5.5.
5.5. But yeah, so this is the intercooler he's working on over here today. It's got a 4-inch outlet, which is really cool. Got the
two 2.5s.
two 2.5s, and you
Set
welded
it
all
in
the
there real
intercooler
quick.
and everything.
Yeah. So I'm getting ready to cut that out. This guy's just gonna sit down in here.
Yeah, this is what he was supposed to be doing today anyhow.
Yep.
Oh, so it'll just sit right there.
Yeah.
And then
It's
you'll just
gonna-
have like some fans on it.
Yeah. Figured I'd just throw some fans on there. It'd be good. It's gonna be 4.5 inches lower than that. So like the top of this is gonna be flush. So I'm gonna drop
okay.
it down once
Yeah.
I cut it out. And then this will just route over to that one. Then this will just go over right there. And then that will go up and around to the intake. Should be simple enough.
Yeah,
Then we gotta run the exhaust.
that's gonna be rad. And so you just ran a 9 this weekend in the prelude,
Prelude did a 9.6.
which was nuts. That
almost
thing's
160, 159.
that's fast. Maybe eventually I'll be there. Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the plans at
I'm
least.
hoping I can go. My goal with this is go 8s in the quarter and then also trap about 170.
Yeah.
It's like that's my goal. So
It's crazy. These K20s or these like the K series and the MR2 looks like they're like meant to be in there.
yeah, it kind of looks like it came with it.
Yeah.
Like it fits better than the original motor did.
Yeah, there's like-
there's more room to work on it and stuff.
And they make mount kits and everything for it. They just like
Yeah, that's
bolt-
all Hux Racing. They
That's
make
pretty nice.
the drop-in mounts for it.
Yeah, that's rad. And then, so what happened to the S14?
Something happened. I think it pre-detonated or something because it was a really hot day and stuff. So when I pulled the plug on number 1, the little electrode at the bottom was pushed up like into it. So
you're not gonna
hit,
be-
like the piston in there looks fine. It doesn't look like there's debris. I'm guessing it like detonated. And,
Yeah.
the force closed that and then did something to number 1. So
It didn't like throw a rod though, did it?
no,
It just
I can still turn
misfired?
it over and it goes up and down. Yeah, just.
Have you done a compression test?
No, I haven't done a compression test just yet. That's what I was gonna do because there's a chance it's fine. And
Yeah.
just closed up that plug and
I mean,
That's
well,
it.
do that because there's a drift event this weekend.
yeah.
You got to get her.
I don't think it's ready for that. It still needs
It's
that
not-
e-brake. We'll get there though.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to get this done.
twins on board. And so Kyle did all this chromoly cage. Oh, he all welded it himself. I need a cage in the Civic probably. I'm gonna get kicked out
Yeah, you will.
eventually when it runs again. So
Yeah, the cage is all.
yeah.
So you can, I don't know if you noticed that it's tied in back here and stuff.
Oh yeah, I seen that it was tied into the strut towers.
Yeah, that's all one piece.
Oh, it bends down.
Yeah, that's
and then
all.
you just have it kind of like it slipped through that plate.
Yeah, and then
Nice.
it's welded there and here, so that's all one piece.
Yeah.
So
That's
I think-
nice.
Yeah, it came out pretty sick.
And you got the turbo go-kart. This thing's super rad.
Yeah, the shopping cart.
Shopping cart go-kart. This thing's crazy. All kinds of cool toys. Well, I think we're getting ready to head back So we'll be back this week. We're gonna not rebuild. We're just gonna replace. We're gonna throw that K20 in it. We're gonna come back and give her the send and see how she does again.
Yeah, that was weird that it did that.
It is weird, but I mean, sometimes you just
what that could be, but
sometimes you just don't know.
sometimes it's just cars being cars.
Sometimes it's just not meant to be yet. Maybe it didn't want me to have the K24. Maybe it just wanted the
K20.
Wants the 200,000 mile K20, not the 100,000 mile K20.
Yeah.
K24. So, yeah. Now we gotta start the journey home. All right. Well, Rich, you beat me. Unfortunately.
With the trusty F. Can't say 350 yet. Yeah, it was 350. Yeah.
Is it 350? So
350 torque.
So yeah. So Rich beat me in the dyno challenge, but I'll be back next week.
Yeah, you'll be back before me. We'll be back with a 7.3 maybe someday.
I'm excited for that 6-speed. So be sure to go check out his channel. He's got that build going on, and we're gonna be back.
I can't
probably
wait.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
With
really need to redeem myself.
Less displacement.
Yeah.
And
less displacement, but
so yeah.
We'll let her rip.
So yeah, and I don't want like the whole internet like pointing fingers at like Brent or like the ECU. I don't know. I'd like just internet and the fingers get pointed.
Something happened.
Something happened.
We're gonna investigate.
We're gonna fix it.
It was a motor out of a wrecked car.
Yeah.
It's an ECU that's only one other time controlled one of those engines.
Yeah.
It was a fully custom built harness. Like this is just something that happened.
And the boost controller was backwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's
Like-
just.
But we are 4,811 pounds of boost.
Yeah. Like we've just got to diagnose and it'll work.
Yeah, we'll figure. I mean, we'll figure it out. That's this whole process.
That's
like
the process.
Like if nothing broke, we would just be bored all the time.
And we do it. And we do it to save somebody else a bunch of money.
Yeah.
We'd have a pile of money and we'd be like,
What was
we'd
that
be spending time at home.
So, all right, guys. We'll be back. See you guys later.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So we are back at the shop, and yeah, finally having a chance to kind of inspect this thing. It's basically the day later, over 24 hours since we left there, and like I almost couldn't sleep last night trying to like just figure out like what happened. So this is a #1 spark plug, which is the cylinder where it came undone.
It doesn't look like it detonated. Has a little weird spot right there though.
I don't know. So yeah, there is definitely a window right behind the starter. So we'll probably go ahead and try to pull the starter real quick and show that to you guys. That one's like white looking.
Lean.
But yeah, it's just kind of weird. So it made Brent closed his computer before he saved the actual data log off of it.
I bet you this was lean too until it got oil all over it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's probably what it was. It detonated before top dead center.
So yeah, it's yeah, that's really lean. It's really white. So yeah, and then this is obviously the one. Let's see. Get her to focus real good.
That's number 4.
Yeah, that's #4. See the other ones, and these were basically brand new. Like right when we loaded it in the trailer to take it up there. What does it look like in the cylinder? Is there a piston
There should be.
apart in there?
No, the piston shouldn't come apart. Should just be there.
What does it look like?
Just looks like a piston.
Yeah, I mean there it is. There's still piston in there. So there's definitely a hole in the block. So should we pull the intake manifold? Or I don't want to mess up the radiator yanking the starter out of there with all that stuff in the way. And we're probably gonna have to pull the intake manifold anyhow. It'd be easier to get all that stuff out later anyhow. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the intake manifold on this thing real quick. Get this radiator stuff out of the way because I don't want to damage a nice pretty coil. But so yeah, kind of the plan is as of now. Obviously this was kind of like the holy grail of like K series engines, the K24 A2 out of 07 plus TSX. So they have the best cams, the best rods. They have the highest. They have like 11-to-1 compression pistons. You know, they have a good VTEC in it. Like a CRV only has the economy VTEC, but we do have this RSX Type S right here. If you guys don't remember, I bought this thing a couple months ago, right after we got done with the dyno on the D16. I really wanted to K-swap something. Found this. You can see it has all this quarter panel damage right here. Basically trashed the whole suspension and kind of trashed the car. So this was a very well maintained 200,000 mile K20A2. So this is the other desirable one, other than this. I mean, there's a bunch of them that are desirable, but again, gonna go ahead and pull the intake manifold and kind of inspect that hole a little bit more and see what she looks like. All right, so we're getting ready to see our new window.
Of opportunity.
Window of opportunity.
Hey, Trev. Hellcat killer.
Hellcat killer? Like the James doesn't run yet?
So they both don't run?
They don't.
The other one runs. That's a pretty big window.
We need to look in that hole. Alright guys, so got the starter and everything out. Obviously you can see down in there now. So the rod is actually completely still attached to the crankshaft, but it just broke. Like it literally just snapped right off. So I'm assuming the piston's still good. I'm hoping that the head is really good. And I hope that we should be able to salvage this head. Probably throw a set of forged pistons and rods in the CRV engine right there, and then use this head and obviously like upgrade the oil pump and stuff. The reason I kind of want to stick with the K24 is just because of the torque. Obviously more displacement. These have really good cams in them from the factory. I already have all this really nice K-tune stuff that works well with the swap for like the intake manifold, like coolant adapter, and this stuff right here. I could use the engine out of the RSX, but it is like a 200,000 mile K20A2. A little bit less displacement. We should be able to make, you know, 500 horsepower on that, 500-600 on that no problem either. But I really like the idea of having the 2.4. So we're kind of running through a couple of the ideas of maybe what happened with this thing. So when we were kind of testing and having a couple wiring issues, it was shorting basically power to the ground. And when I was touching the test light on it, it was basically kind of firing the injectors. So as you can see, we got these big boy D-Twerks 2200cc injectors in there. And I'm wondering if maybe we fried those. So I do have a...
Don't say we.
Okay, I wonder if I fried those. And so I have a buddy that's local. He has a injector flow bench in his garage. We flowed the injectors for the RCs and the D16 a while back over at his house. And so we might flow these before we actually assemble and put another engine in here. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. The other thing that I think might have been an issue. So I got these coil packs from Tommy F. Yeah. He sent them to me. He sold them to me actually. They're out of his K-Miata. You know, I thought they were genuine, but they say made in China on them right there. I thought they were genuine tech coils from Japan, but I guess not. So I don't know. Maybe it had a little bit of misfire on there, and I think it might have dildoed the engine a little bit. And I don't know, just something like that. You guys will have to maybe ask him about that. What I've heard he's done some weird stuff with coil packs lately. But yeah, any positive comments and encouragement and stuff to kind of keep the the flow of this project kind of going. I am a little bit bummed about it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like, I do have a K20 sitting literally right there, and that's kind of the plan. But I still am kind of bummed. But appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you subscribing and liking the videos and commenting. And man, Tommy, man.
Yeah, tell Tommy you need some of the fucking sticker money.
Yeah, I think he has like a little GoFundMe sticker setup thing, like where if you've been affected by his coil pack, like his China coil packs, you get like a cut. So I don't know if I'm entitled.
If you were a loved one,
I don't know if
your loved one has been affected by Tommy's coil packs.
If you were a loved
Contact us. You may be entitled to reimbursement.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You guys will maybe go talk to him about that. But appreciate you guys watching. See you guys later.